Hello, everyone, and welcome to Like It Really Is with Bamboo and Friends. I am your host for the evening. Blessings to you all. Thank you, everybody, for stopping in. We wish you all the best today. I hope everybody's in a good spirits today. Today we got a big show. Big show today. We got a special guest coming on today. The first lady of Yonkers is in the building today. Goldi. She's going to tell her story. We're gonna kick the Willy Bobo. We're gonna go back and forth. We got Yonkers history together. So, I'm definitely gonna definitely have a conversation with her today. So while we wait for her to come into the back room, we're gonna continue, and I'm going to let you know that anybody that's on Facebook, right? Anyone that's on Facebook that hasn't subscribed to my page, Like It Really Is with Bamboo and Friends. If you have not subscribed, do that now. Like the videos, like whichever video you like. Hit the notification bell, and we're just gonna do the do. So I'm looking forward to this interview. Um, our co-hosts are around, but we um, they will be popping in a few minutes. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do while I'm kicking it with the with some of the people right now. We're just waiting for everybody to line up, so just bear with us. If you can send me your email, um, that'll be great. I can send it through that way. If you can send me your email, you just click on that link, and that link should bring you right through. That's how it works. If you can hear me. Yeah, I'm a one-man show. You already know, people. You already know what it is. This is what we do. We one-man show. I got to keep it pushing. You know, uh, this is the way it goes. We got a great show today. So if you just stick around, and just, get your popcorn. We're going to really get it in. We're going to really have a conversation. Today we have Goldi today. So Goldi is the first lady of Yonkers. I knew her for a very, very, very long time. Um, she's a blessing, uh, so blessings go out to her. And her husband also is going to be on the show today. And, we're going to have a conversation with him. And, it's going to be a whole family affair. We're going to keep it real. We're going to really kick it, Um, so yeah, that's the way it's going to happen today. Uh, Let me just double check on everything, make sure we're all together. Everybody in the building, how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing well out there. Hope everyone is in good spirits. It's Wednesday, November 10th, and we're in the building. We're in the building. Listen, if you guys want to call in or anything like that, I want to give you the information and let you know how to call in, and we'll set you right up. Um, yes, we will. Yes, we will. Yes. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I see it. All right. That's what I'm talking about. It's a blessing. All right. So let me get this thing together. Let me get right before I pull you up in here. Let me get right. And we're going to get right. And once again, listen, just to give you some information on this young lady, man. I mean, she is an awesome spirit, an awesome soul. Her energy comes from the Most High. I've known her for many, many years. You want to listen right now. What you want to do is you want to share this right here. If you're in Yonkers right now, you want to share this on your Facebook page. I'm going to pull her in a minute, but I know we're going live on Facebook. So let me open up Facebook. Let me open up Facebook and let me talk to the people. on Facebook, and let's get this thing started. You know how this thing works. You know I'm the one man show, and I make it happen. But it's just the way the business runs. So just stand tight. Let me just cue in with my people over there in on Facebook and see how many people we got queued in. All right. Okay, so we're in the building. We're in the building on Facebook. All right, great. So now, I think it's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's about that time. I was going to pull my host in at this time, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this real simply, and you know how this could be sometimes with this, this could be a one-man show. You got to do everything, but that's fine, Yahoo. That's fine because I'm prepared to do whatever it takes. But again, Yonkers has a long history of hip hop, and there's a lot of people that really paved the way for hip hop, and a lot of people that have not received their accolades and haven't received their flowers, haven't received the respect, the appreciation that they really should have. Well, today is going to be the day that we're going to give this young lady her flowers, because she has done what no one else has done, and she has proven to be a hard worker. She takes care of business. Okay, yes. Let's get all of that together before we. I got you. We want to get our particulars together because we want to make sure that we get the word out to everybody. We want to make sure everything's locked in, right, before our phone gets in. All right, so just bear with us and understand that social media makes you do this. It makes you go crazy. It makes you move around and trying to figure out what's supposed to go over here and there, but that's okay though, because we have a tech savvy staff, and that's the bottom line. All right, so remember, if you're over on Facebook, right? I just would like to let you know, if you go over to our YouTube page, right? And if you go to our YouTube page and go to Like It Really Is with Bamboo Friends, right? And subscribe to our channel. You hit that bell. We really want you guys to be the first to actually, see what's going on in this channel, because it's important. Now, I was trying to get my thing together, but this is what I'm going to do. Things don't always work out the way they're supposed to be, but something, when you just put things into motion, sometimes it's not, things aren't going to be perfect. But what happens is that we strive for perfection, and as we go through the process and we find people that's, dedicated, that's capable of being on our staff and help us through these things, then we will be a lot more sufficient. But as they say, good help is hard to find. All right, here we go. I'm ready for you. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the platform right now, the Queen. Okay, when I say the Queen, she has the crown. She is the one and only, right? The never phony. She is the Queen of Yonkers. Can't nobody take that from her. The skills that she has is out of this world. The bars that she has, she's killing it. Ladies and gentlemen, my long-time friend from Yonkers, but living out in Atlanta. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together You can put them together nice and strong for this one, because she's good. She's good. Yeah. What's up, Goldi?
What an amazing introduction. I mean, I was looking around. I was like, who is he bringing out? Who is this he talking about?
No,
I appreciate you so much. That really means everything coming from you, being who you are and where you come from. And you've always been a man of truth. So I appreciate that.
no, I appreciate you too. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for putting, coming into the platform. You make me see stars, so I'm gonna put stars in the background. You know what I'm saying? So,
Anytime. You
yeah,
know
yeah.
how it goes.
See, there's people that entertain, and there's people that are stars. And to me, you're not only an entertainer, but you're a star.
Oh, God's blessing.
No, you are, and nobody in this world can ever take that away. So I'm going to continue. I'm going to start off this interview, right? And before we go into the interview, I'd like to run a commercial real quick. The first of the day. This commercial, guys. You know this guy. I Am Unlimited, Tone Rome. I'm telling you, we straight hip hop over here. We support each other out here. This platform here is for my people, right? The people that I know and the people that I've grown up with, and we've grown up together. And I want to give a lot of my people from YO accolades before we start getting all them other people with the shiny faces on our TV. Well, like me, I got a shiny face, but I got to be shiny because they're going to be shiny. So we want to definitely make room for her. And so while I get all my questions together, because this is live. You know what I'm saying? This is live. I gotta. I even got too much light on my face. Look like a daggone shiny, like a baby oil on my skin. 46. Am I 46? No, I ain't 46.
Okay. You better not be 46.
Yeah, no. I wish I was though. But it's all good. We can go forward, but not backwards.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, stand by. Check out this brother here. He's a part of the crew. The Mud Men United, dedicated, not divided. This is YO, yo.
That's right.
Sit back and relax.
Why the headphone?
Yes, 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 yes. Thank you so much for waiting. And I just want to let everybody know that that boat ride we're going to be doing May 6th to May 9th. Anybody that wants to, again, sign up for that, the rates are pretty cheap. If you want to go back and rewind this and look at that again, you can do that. Also, we'll put a link in the description. So we're looking for everybody that's in the Tommy Cats on Tommy Williams platform, on the Like It Really Is platform, to come out on this boat ride that we're having. Um, just to cover a couple of more things before I get started. Remember, if you're on Facebook and you're a friend of mine, please go over to YouTube. I don't like Facebook. I'm sorry. Go over to YouTube and go to my page, Like It Really Is with Bamboo and Friends. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell just so you can be the first person to get our shows when they come. And don't forget about Saver program. Saver program is SAUVER program is right behind it, no space. That's the youth program that we have going on for the youth in the community. Also, remember that I also have the morning buzz with Bamboo in the morning at 6 a.m. in the morning. I wake you up and I take you to work. You know how we do it. That's how we do it. We just show love. Okay, so let's get to our lovely guest. So, Mrs. Goldi, I've known you for so many years, right? And I had to write down so many questions, right? Because I didn't know where to start at. But let's start from the beginning. Um, what was it like for you as a child, in growing up? You muted yourself.
I didn't want you to hear my background working, clicking. But I mean, I'm my mother's only child.
Uh-huh.
For me growing up, I really had to have a big imagination, and when I was young, I lived in everywhere in Yonkers and slow bomb. So it was like I didn't have brothers and sisters to come outside and fight for me. And you know how it goes growing up in the
Yeah.
neighborhoods that we came from.
Yeah.
You kind of had to belong to something or somebody. So it might have been a little rough for me. And I had long hair and I was light brown. So, I was like a target for bullies.
Right.
Shout out to all the bullies in Yonkers that used to bully me.
That's crazy. So basically, what you're saying is that it was kind of rough, being a female, living in Yonkers. People were very cruel, I guess.
I won't say everybody's cool, because I love Yonkers. It actually made me the person that I am today, and it gives us this thick skin that we are able to go out and conquer the big things in the world, because we came from somewhere that gave it to you raw. Whatever was wrong with you in Yonkers, they let you know.
You know what? That is a total fact. There's no getting away with that, and they'll let you know, and they'll know it all the way across town.
Yes.
Before you even get across town, they'll be already knowing that. So
right.
It's serious business when it comes down to that. So again, like, where did you live actually in Yonkers?
I lived everywhere. The north side, the south side, Warburton, Ravine, Woodworth, School Street, Slow Bomb. I lived even up on the tree streets, like Highland. I've lived the whole Yonkers from Carroll Avenue to Scarsdale.
Wow. So it's safe to say that you are, you're well known in Yonkers.
Yes.
See, I know that. I just want to say the words so that people understand that this is not coming from me. This is coming from Mrs. Goldilocks. But I already know the story. So you're a rapper, right? How long have you been rapping?
Well, I've probably been doing it since I was like about maybe 13.
Right.
In Yonkers, we all kind of musical. So it was always, you hang out with people, they rap, they do the beatbox, they bang on the wall, and And if you was the girl that wanted to hang with the guys, you had to know what the guys do. You had to, kind of
Yeah,
be one of the guys.
that's a fact. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said because being a rapper, right? I know that it's hard to deal with, being a female with a lot of men around. The rap world was male dominant. How did you do it? How did you even just survive that?
I always brought my goons with me.
Oh, you better stop playing. Word. It's
Shout
like,
out to Team Phenom, everybody else. But I always brought my goons with me because I knew that. And I knew for women, you end up in an inappropriate situations because you're being preyed upon by an industry that knows it can take advantage of you. And once you've been taken advantage of, you feel like you might as well just go ahead and continue because you've already been violated. You've already put in this work and you really want this thing to happen. So I saw that, I knew that, and where I come from, we just really don't play like that. So
I know
I always
that.
brought my goons with me.
I know that's right. Special shout out to Facebook, Bernard McNair, Yolanda Emery, and who else is over there? Angela Burton. Okay, special shout out to you all over there. So your goons, right? You brought the goons with you, right? I'm telling you, this is like amazing that I even have you here because, like I said, you may think that I am somebody, but let me tell you something. I've been watching you for a long, long time, right? And I've seen you put in work. And I've everywhere I turn, well, I try not to pop up too much in certain places because I got a lot of haters in Yonkers. You know what I'm saying? So, but I got a lot of people that love me.
Right.
So and the love overshadows the hate.
Yes.
But them haters in there too. Okay.
Yeah.
So seeing you around, seeing you constantly busy, seeing you always working, how I know that you in life you dealt with a lot of females in the rap industry and you connected with some people. Um, I noticed that there's very little female groups. Why do you think that is?
Number one, because women are taught to be competitive. And especially in the industry, they teach us that it's really only one that can have the crown. And if it's two of them out there, they're fighting. So women, it's like you have to fight for the spot. It's not like with men, they might let out 10 male rappers this year, but they only gonna want to let one female out, and she gotta top everybody else. She gotta get naked, she gotta get her butt done, she gotta do all kind of stuff. And then they also don't give females the budgets that they give males. So if it was a female rap group, they're not gonna get the budget that they would give a male rap group. So it's like now you got to split this little bit of money, and females are very expensive. You got to have hair, you got to have makeup, you got to have wardrobe. So it's like, what do you get out of it at the end of the day? Nothing really for a female. You got to go snatch the crown, or else what you gonna do?
So you gotta go get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that me feedbacking? I don't know. Yeah, so I mean that's crazy. That's crazy. So let me just say this. Girl rappers, there's a lot of girl rappers in Yonkers, right? And I know a couple of them. And you know, I tried to hook one up and they gave me this very funny attitude where they thought they were very they were it. And you know, and I'm not going to say her name, but she's slim, and it's just that that type of mentality and that attitude doesn't work. So, have you ever ran into those kind of people, girl rappers, in anywhere, Yonkers, anywhere in this in our culture, that don't show that love and come together and do collaborations?
Well, I feel like in the beginning it was like I was more with the guys. Like I didn't even I never really paid attention to the female rappers because for me, I gotta dominate these guys out here that's taking over. So, I
Right.
felt more like women would gravitate more towards me and maybe we could work together. I extended myself to every female rapper in Yonkers. The first female rapper to do a song with me, her name is Snags, Tora Stuba. She used to play for the WNBA and she's not from Yonkers.
Right.
And I did a song with another female rapper. She wasn't from Yonkers either.
Right.
But in 2019, my manager at the time, sorry about that. My
That's
manager
fine.
at the time, Mike Ice Under Lock and Key, shout out to them. Thought it would, we thought the same thing. Like, why don't females work together? Like, it hasn't been a song with all females since Ladies Night. So we did the remix of Ladies Night with Lady Slim. I love Lady Slim. We had Lady Slim on there. We had Cheryl Bree, rest in peace, Cheryl Bree. She was on there. We had oh, I hate to forget people's names, but oh, that's so sad. I'm getting old, guys. I'm getting old. Forgive me, please. But
No, you good.
we recreated the Ladies Night remix and it was pretty dope. And the thing I did, I took female rappers that didn't even know each other. They don't know each other. They didn't come. Oh, Honey De Niro and Quintessence. Honey De Niro and Quintessence. Shout out to them too. So I took females that they not friends, nothing, and none of them heard each other's verses. I just let them know where they lined up on the track. We produced it, and it came out pretty awesome. But is you don't really see too many females working together.
Wow. Wow. That's crazy. I guess the attitudes are really not, and just like you said, all that other stuff, it gets in the way.
Yeah,
Um, yeah. I don't want. I'm not throwing any shade or anything like that. I'm just kind of. I love my Yonkers people, and Lady Slim and all of her music, and people like that. I love them. They're a blessing for the culture and for the
yeah,
community. You also have a relationship with DMX, right? And that's one of your best, biggest homie. Actually, DMX told me personally that that you and I couldn't get the clip fast enough, right? Um, because how it is with this stuff. Things start messing up, and then you're trying to get on the air, and then this and that. But what I will do is because I actually want to actually play that. Did you send me a link for that?
yes.
I didn't get it.
I emailed it to you, but I think it was like more towards your starting time.
It was more okay. Okay, so you emailed it to me.
Yes.
Okay, so all right, so when I ask you the next question, it'll give me enough time to go search for it.
Okay.
And but before we get into your next question, I'd like to play a video of you just to show people your first video. And this video, ladies and gentlemen, is called My Life. If you don't know, now you know. Okay, this is young lady. Today we giving her flowers today.
That's so amazing.
She getting her flowers today, and just because of that, hold on one second, because I'm like the octopus over here. You already know how this goes. She also was a radio personality, and yeah, you getting your roses today. You get your red rose today. You get your flowers and everything because we don't give the accolades to the people, and this is
That's
what I'm
right.
trying to say, and this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. So, ladies and gentlemen, um, the next song I'm going to showcase is from Mrs. Goldi, and this one's called My Life. You really got to check it out, understand, and just check out her swagger, man. You know, Wayo bread. She comes from a great thread of people, and we just love her up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the cam on me, pardon me, people, just stand by. We don't usually have these little techies, but right now, it always happens. But stand by. So, matter of fact, before we stand by, tell me about DMX. Tell me how you met DMX.
Oh my God, I so love DMX. So basically, we just grew up together from School Street to Warburg, and we both kind of lived in between those two places.
Hmm.
Um, I feel like it was two different versions of Earl and DMX,
Uh
and they
huh.
was just two different people. And I always say a lot of people knew DMX, but I knew Earl. Like I didn't really.
Right.
I knew DMX.
Right. Well, he
I
also
mean, I
said
knew Earl.
you knew Earl, right? So he also
Yeah.
said he said something about you, helping him with his religion and being a spiritual advisor to him. I seen a clip on the stage where he actually in the public he told people on the stage while you were on stage and he was performing, he stopped the show and he said something to you like, this is the person right here that I have to give gratitude to. And, he started getting emotional about it. And so, you know, and I know the brother, I know that, he's real. So can you give me a little bit more about that?
Oh my goodness. Like that was such an amazing moment because it is really deep. So when DMX was out, before he got a record deal and he was just out there kind of, trying to find his way through life and going
Right,
through his struggles and everything. I was going to Yonkers General Hospital. I still don't recall why I was going to the emergency room over there,
right,
but I saw him over there by the emergency room. So he
yeah,
asked me about God.
right,
So I was like, so I started talking to him about God or whatever. So this at the time I'm saved. I was, a part of Pastor Hazel's ministry. I was saved and
yeah,
everybody could see the change that occurred in my life. So he asked me to talk to him about God. So I was talking to him about God and I had these glow in the dark rosary beads that I got from one of the prisoners. And by Halloween, when we would do the prison ministry, they would always make us crosses and give us stuff like that. So I had my glow in the dark rosary beads and he asked me if he could have them. So I took them off my neck and I gave it to him. But he made me remember what happened because I didn't remember anything after that. So he said that I told him to come walk with me. And I didn't tell him where we was going. He said because if I would have told him where we was going, he wouldn't have came with me. So he said I told him to come walk with me. So I walked him to the church and we knocked on the door. And once Mother Cooper, Pastor Cooper, get her hands on you, it's over, right? So they opened the door for him, and I said, "This is my friend," or whatever, So they took him in there, they made him some food, they fed him, and they made him watch probably 1,000 church tapes. But I knew he was in good hands from there. So I never saw him again. Like I never saw him when he became DMX the rapper. I never saw him for 20 years.
your
So
sound is your sound is going in and out.
okay, let me plug back in. Um, so how far was we in the conversation? Can you hear me?
Hey, can't hear you.
Can't hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, great. So what part of the conversation did it start
Well, you
messing
talking
up?
about no, you Pastor Hazel, you brought him there, the rosary beads,
Yeah,
yeah,
I brought him to the church and I basically left him there. So I brought him to the church, left him there. They let him stay there whenever he wanted. Father Cooper would take him to do moving jobs with him and things of that nature. So I never saw him, but then he just became huge. So we were having like the last service of the church or whatever, and he found the church people and ended up, paying the money to the people that they owed or whatever. But I still hadn't seen him. So that day on stage was the first time that he saw me in 20 years.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. So, I mean, so you, like I said, this is, ladies and gentlemen, the person I have online right now is Mrs. Goldie, the first lady of Yonkers. You just don't know. And if you don't know, you need to ask somebody. She's in the building today. And ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm going to do. I got to show you, her music. I got to let you understand where she came from. Yes, 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 ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, I
Yeah,
love that video.
I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with a rock star, a legend, Yonkers first lady, legend, undisputed, hands down champion. Today is the day that we give her the love that she deserves and the love that that's needed. Giving her flowers because to me and to YO, you are the first lady, you are the queen, and we love you and we appreciate you. And so let's get back into these questions here because
You gonna get me beat up out here.
now that's all right though. I'm gonna get a beat up with you.
I'm
Yeah.
glad I don't live in Yonkers. They can't find me.
Don't worry about it. I don't live there either, but you know what? I still rep. You know what I mean? But listen, let me keep going here with these questions. How many songs have you done so far?
Like at least 65.
Wow. Wow, that's crazy. So do you like doing music? I mean, is it something being in the booth? Which is better, the being in the studio or being live on stage?
I mean, being in a booth is work. Like some people enjoy it, but I've never really enjoyed it. It's like being on punishment until you get it right. So it's like I always was a one take artist. Like I'm gonna get in here, I'm gonna get out of here. And
Right,
some people stay in there for hours. I'm like, can't wait to get through the 16, the 24, whatever. But
right, right.
being on stage has its, I like the finished product though. And being on stage, I guess it has a certain amount of adrenaline, but it's very scary because you don't know if people are gonna like you. You don't know if you're gonna mess up, if you're gonna fall. You really don't know what's gonna
Yeah,
happen on stage. It's like you're live. Let's go.
yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. So yeah, no, I get it. Trust me, I get it. Now, here's another question. This is kind of deep. We ain't gonna get beat up like me, right? I was in the movie Beat Street, right? And I received a lot of hate, from a lot of people in the town, and I struggled with it for a long time. Did you ever struggle with that?
Yes, I did, and it it could hurt until you overcome it because you feel like when you are doing something that is positive and when you're excelling in life, you expect the people that know you to be the happiest. And when that doesn't happen, it kind of hurts. It's like your own family turning their back on you. And people really didn't take me seriously. People just looked at me as like, oh, that's Shantae. Like they never respected my craft until I had to demand the respect. I had to put in the work to earn the respect. And still, it's like, it's a lot of people that love what I do, but then it's a lot of people that still look at me as an ordinary Joe. And which I'm not saying I'm, bigger or better than anyone, but you expect to get the love from your home.
Right, right, right.
And the love doesn't always come from home. And when the hate does, it hurts. But when I realized that where I come from was less than a milli% of the population. And even if everybody in the city of Yonkers bought my record, still couldn't make me go diamond or platinum. So when I learned that they weren't really my demographic, that wasn't my target market, that wasn't people that were supporting and buying and things of this nature, they became very a small fraction of what I needed to do. I need the world to like me, not just Yonkers.
Wow, that's real. Wow, you really acing these questions, boy. I tell you, I don't know what to do here, boy. You got me all nervous. My hands are shaking. I don't know what's going on. Um, let me give you this question. I'm only kidding, but listen. Now our crew represented at the verses. The Locks versus Dipset, right? Um, when you seen that battle, right? What did that do for you? And what did
I
you do
almost
about
had a stroke. Let me tell you, first of all, I had to calm down because I thought I was stroking out. My lips was numb.
it?
I, I like my, I don't know if my blood pressure was high, but when I tell you, they wasn't even ready. They wasn't even ready, and the prices is still going up. My prices is going up, and I wasn't even there.
I know that's right. I know that's right. That's crazy. That's crazy. I know that's right. So, what are some of your fondest memories of Yonkers?
Trevor Park.
Sherwood Park, right? Oh man, that used to be the bomb. I used to perform out there all the time.
I know the marina, um, ham and cheese wedges,
Yeah.
Alfonso's Pizza, Sam's Pizza. For me,
What about Landy sandwiches? Oh man, it was the best,
we're
right?
not going to talk about the Landy sandwiches.
And Alfonso's Pizza.
Alfonso's Pizza, Sam's Pizzeria, Pizza Barn. Just the fact Yonkers is really different now. Like Yonkers is so much different now. Like I wouldn't stand on streets that I spent my life standing on because you don't know the young kids have gone mad. They have gone mad,
Yeah,
and we used to be able to walk from one side of Yonkers to the other from up Locust Hill. Like we got dressed on a daily basis to walk the whole town, to
yeah,
go through Snowbomb and School Street and Elm Street. Like that's what you did. That's what you lived for. Now you got to just stay where you came from.
that's a fact. I want to say hello, and what's up to Tony Rome. Step your shirts up. He just came in the building.
Shout
Wants
out
to
to
give
Tony.
peace and blessings. A special shout out to Kalia Burton. Just came up in the building. You know what I'm
Lovely
saying?
Kalia,
And
King's Cosmetics.
yeah, so we got a lot of people that come into the chats. Can you see the chats?
Yes.
Yeah. Then there's a lot of people that stand in the back and they watch from the back. But this is a fresh station, a fresh channel, and I felt like before I started to excel in it, I wanted to bring on the legends of YO and give them their due respect and their flowers because they deserve it. Let me move on because we got somebody else that's a part of your second half that we're gonna talk about, and because you lived in Yonkers, you lived in all the different not different places in Yonkers, well known. You rapped, you did your thing, you made your mark in Yonkers, and then all of a sudden, poof, you're gone, right?
Right.
Okay, so the question I'm gonna ask now, and what we're gonna do is give you a minute to actually get set up with your husband,
Hmm.
right? And I'm gonna come back and get you back up again. And
Okay.
but before we get him in here, let me ask you a couple of questions, right? Um,
Hmm.
I asked you about your fondest memories, but I wanted to know what was the reason, what made you move to Atlanta?
Space and opportunity.
Space and opportunity. Wow, that's so. In other words, it was cheaper. Uh, it was the quality of life was better. You know, you can
The
breathe.
quality of life and being in the entertainment industry, this is like Black Hollywood. So, and I didn't come here with a reputation of being Shantae. I came here with the reputation of being Miss Goldie. That's about her business. She's done this, she's done that. So I came here with a respect factor of not being rejected from the hard work. If I put in half the work in Atlanta that I put in New York, I'd probably be a billionaire by now.
Wow, yeah, that's a fact. That's a total fact. That's a total fact. Um, Now we've known each other for years. Is there and we've like I said we've lived in Yonkers, um, dealt with all kinds of craziness in our our relationship. Where do you know? Where do you know me? Where did you meet me at? When you were younger. Where did you first start knowing about me?
I probably knew you since I was 2. I met you ever since I was born.
You're a mess. You're a mess. You're a mess. So so I get, yeah, like I said, we lived in the same town, and we all were doing, like, I was doing my thing, on one side of town, and a lot of people were doing their thing, but for me, I did not stay in Yonkers. I had to leave Yonkers because people didn't want to go and excel, and I had
But
not.
you was in the first wave of a lot of people don't know Yonkers history in the music industry, and a lot of pioneers that was first getting out there with this hip hop thing, this breakdancing thing, black people being in their own type of genre of film. You went out with that first wave of the African Bambaataa, of the birth of hip hop. Kind of, you was like the second, not even a second generation. Like, you just kind of, right in the gate with them. So to me, as being younger, it was like you was one of our first superstars.
Wow. Wow, that's great to know. That's great. That's a beautiful thing. I mean, back in the days, we remember when Beat Street first came out, Park Hill Theater. I remember when it first came out, I had my Beat Street jacket on, and I was walking down to go to Park Hill Theater to watch it. And, and that movie was so big that, they had to cut it here, cut it there. And, I wasn't in all the parts. I wasn't standing for Guy Davis. I did a lot of work with Harry Belafonte, got my friends in, past, free and to audition, or, they didn't have to wait online or nothing. And so, that was a great experience, and that is a historical movie. It'll never die. And my kids, till this day, they see me. My grandkids see me there, and they know that that's the first, one of the first hip hop movies. Yeah. So that's a blessing, and I use that as a tool to as I go around the country, and I let people know the stuff that I've done.
Right.
Dolby gave me an award for my a contribution to hip hop. But like I said, Yonkers is full of artists, and just like Goldi said, and a lot of unsung people. Now I'm going to take you out the camera, bring you back in, and get your husband to sit next to you, and we'll pull you right back in.
The Money Game Productions.
I'm just gonna parallel park on this, cause they said I be doing way too much. Yeah, I see you hating, foreigns. We be racing, hit the clutch and watch the gauges switch. Lace to my location, I hit the dash on them. Blowing premium gas on them. Switch lanes, same time I switch game. I want the money, you can keep the fame. Looking clean in my Versace frames. Pedicure on a private plane. So why yo that I had to change? What? So why yo that I had to change? My foot on the gas, doing the dash, switching the lanes, blowing the gas, busting the pipes, pressure the max, like the rush when I'm going fast. Yeah, I like the rush when I'm going fast. Yeah, I like the rush when I'm going fast, making haters mad, popping out in the Jag. First lady, yeah, and I'm all about the cash. Still doing good, even when I'm doing bad. Blow the bag and I get it back. Love the way the paper stack. Changing tax brackets, pulling off on the teller. Burning rubber, blowing gas. While you're with a southern swag. Ain't no neighbors where I'm at. In the truck where I'm feeling that. Got to drop, you feeling that. Boy, you see me racing. You keep on chasing. I'm a dream and a nightmare. If you hate and beware, I'm everywhere. You never there. I'm just gonna parallel park on this. Cause they said I be doing way too much. Yeah, I see you hating, foreigns. We be racing, hit the clutch and watch the gazers switch. Lace to my location, I hit the dash on them. Blowing premium gas on them. Yeah, I see you hating. Foreigns, we be racing, hit the clutch and watch the gauges switch lanes to my location. Hit the dash on them, blowing premium gas on them. This the lane I'm bouncing in. On the live, you chiming in. Farmers, we be driving in. You think I caught a head crack? Under lock and key is the team. Where the check at? Goldi is the baker, taking flour, bringing bread back. Carmen San Diego on the gram. Where she stop at? Passport stamped, I need a jet. I'm about to cop that. We out. Can't do the things that I do. Can't know the people I do. I come through creeping while y'all be sleeping. I'm ATL bound, 85, shut it down. Guess what? I'm back on my bullshit, tongued up like a full clip. I need y'all to back up. Watch when I act up. Always take the lead. I'll never be your feature. Was a perfect student, now I am the perfect teacher. New York raised me round the globe where my name be. Miss Goldi to you, or call me Yonkers First Lady.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so grateful today and, happy to have her here. Special shout out to Worldwide Entertainment TV Media. They're shouting out the First Lady, Miss Goldi. I also want to shout out my cousin Wendy. I've been getting some phone calls and some emails, and people are just like asking, when she's going to come back on, keep constantly emailing me. Do you know the date, the time? Listen, people have to go through certain things in life, right? When you're working on a continuous basis and, you have not had a good break, sometimes you need a break, and a lot of people are making up stories and, trying to get views and using a name, that don't even really know what's going on. So the only thing that we can do is say, give her our blessings, and give her our love and let her know that we are waiting for her to come back and to do what she does best. She gets up in front of that camera and she gets in front of that camera and she does her work. She does what she has to do, and you have to give her her accolades for that. Definitely. For the other people that are in the chats, and also for my host, we're going to actually pull you guys up right after the interview, and then we're going to continue a conversation. But right now, we are having this interview with Mrs. Goldi, a legend, a true legend of Yonkers, and we're giving her flowers today. And for all you other rappers that are legends, such as Les Love and Little J, and all you guys that I consider people that we have grown in hip hop. This is the platform that I'd like you to come on, and we can tell your story, and we can give you your flowers, because I think that is important, that we encourage and validate our people and give them the things that they need. Now, before we call them back, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a video that I just got. I don't know whether, okay, so maybe I can do it like this. Stand by, everybody. Let me get this video up. Her husband is named Yes, but we're going to get to that too. Oh, I am so sorry. I had it written down. But this brother, he's very skilled and talented too as well. Sometimes it gets overwhelming trying to get everything together. Oh boy, I'm looking for something and something else came up. Okay, so listen. This is what we're going to do. We're going to bring them back in, and we're going to have the conversation. And remember, if you're on Facebook, yes, I'm so sorry, Blueprint. Blueprint is Miss Goldi's husband, and he's going to come back on, and he's going to tell a little bit about himself, and we're going to probably do another show with him. Yeah, so special shout out to everybody in the chat. And listen, if you're over on Facebook checking us out, matter of fact, let me go to Facebook real quick to you guys and let me see who is in the chat and see who is out there and checking it out. Okay, so we got some listeners and some viewers and, you know, people around there. Okay, thank you so much, everybody, for on our Facebook page for coming in. You know, we appreciate you today. We have Miss Goldi, and she is doing her thing today, telling us her story, and it's a blessing. So without further ado, we're going to check in and see how the lovely couple is doing, and see if they're in the building, and seeing if they're ready. We're gonna give them a chance to get all situated. Black love is a beautiful thing, right? Especially when you have somebody you can hold on to and that's there for you. And it's good to have a strong Black woman, by your side, right? And I think that this couple here is a strong couple that is, man, let me just say this. You wish you had one, You wish you had one. You better go out there and get yourself one. And if you ain't go out there and get yourself one, you need to find yourself one. Because everybody needs somebody to love, if I'm not mistaken. And there's a song that says that everybody needs somebody to love. So listen, I'm going to do it like this. Because I'm a drama, I'm with the drama. I'm just going to say this real cool. Put your hands together for my brother and my sister, right? Blueprint and Goldi is in the building. They are in the building.
Yes.
Let's welcome them with open arms. Yeah.
What's your name again? King of Bamboo.
Yo, man. Yo, listen, let me tell you something. This thing is it can be difficult sometimes because when you're sitting back here trying to navigate and your fingers is moving and you got to move your mouth when your fingers moving. Sometimes you feel like Richard Pryor up in this motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? I felt like I just took a hit of dope. Can't even move my arms. Anyway, listen, that was a joke, everybody. I don't do drugs. Kids do not do drugs. It's not good for you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the brother that's seated in front of us, his name is Blueprint. Not Jay-Z's Blueprint, but the blueprint of my sister, Mrs. Goldi. Welcome to the show, brother. How you doing today?
How you doing, man? Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man. Yo, it's a pleasure, man. It's good to see Black love, man. It's good to see people stay together, man. Everybody need to get themselves some,
Yeah.
So let me ask you these questions. I know these, I got a couple of tough questions for you. Maybe you can help me get the understanding, because there's a lot of people out there that have the question, Goldi got a man? Where she got a man from? Or what's going on?
I get that.
Like what? I don't understand. Like, do you got teeth? Like, come on. That's a stupid question. That's like me asking you, is that your teeth? Like, I don't understand it. Anyway, listen. Let me ask you all a question. How long have you all been together?
Well, we've been married. We just had an anniversary, so we've been married for a year now. We've been in a relationship probably about a year and a half prior to that. I mean, it was more of a business relationship first.
Wait, you're giving up too much, bro. Slow down. I'm about to get to that question, bro. No, you know what I'm saying? Let me do this. Uh, so you were about to ask a question, and
Uh,
I'm going to ask the question. When you first met, was it love at first sight?
it was more business at first sight.
Oh, okay, okay. Keep going.
Oh, now you want me to continue?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wanted to get that question in.
Now,
Yeah, go ahead.
it was business at first sight. You know what I mean? And it was the respect for her mind, like you said, her skill. You know what I mean? Just her as a independent woman. You
Right,
know,
right.
that's when everything else started developing.
Wow, wow. That's great, man. That's excellent, man. Uh, so you're saying you met y'all met doing business.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you do?
Um, I'm an artist first and foremost, and then right now I'm doing films, production. I work behind the scenes on a lot of projects. So I'm the founder of the industry, first and foremost, another thing. Like right now we're doing distribution for movies. We just wrote our first script together. Um, we're the owners of the whole concept, the creators of it.
Right.
So films, music, distribution. I'm in those fields right there, predominantly.
Okay. That's beautiful. That's excellent, man. It's good to know to see a brother that, actually, you know, um, has that tenacity and that energy to keep going, not to talk about it, but to be about it. And I've been on the phone and I've talked to you a few times, and man, let me tell you something. You done had my thumb. My thumb went stiff a couple of times because you was make I was moving it like this because you was making I was getting interested, man. I was like, and then it got locked in one place, and I was like, hold on, wait a minute. And what I'm trying to say, brother, is that your work ethic is great, and I see why the sister it clings to you because like minds you have like minds, and
Yes.
and when you have a relationship like that, it grows and you support each other. I don't know, maybe I got flies in the background, but you support each other, right?
Yes.
And the best thing about it is that there's no lumps on any one of your faces, and there's no cuts and scratches. You understand what I'm saying? And you're still here, and that's a blessing.
Yes, it
Um,
is.
Goldie,
Yeah.
um, let me ask you a question. Between you and your husband, I know you guys got a bond, and I know you guys got love. And let me ask you, who wears the pants in the family?
I have on a dress today.
I can't hear you. We can't hear you.
I said, well, I have on a dress today.
Okay.
But I guess we take turns. Sometimes we share the pants.
I can't hear you too well. I can't hear you too well.
I said, I guess sometimes we take turns. We share the pants.
Okay, okay.
I have on a skirt today, but normally I have on pants.
Understood, understood. Let me take that question and go to blueprint, my brother. We men up in this piece. You understand what I'm saying?
That's
And
right.
and we us men, we got to stick together, but there's certain things that we got to separate from, because when the lady comes in, then I got to walk out and let you deal with your business.
That's
Um,
right.
the same question to you is who wears the pants in the family?
You're not going to set me up with this. I know about cancel culture, okay? And I'm going to plead the fifth on this. I'm not going to say nothing. They're not going to cancel me.
That's okay. It's all love, bro. It's all love, man.
No,
You know.
won't do it.
But the thing about it, I think that Goldie answered it all. I think she said that today she's wearing a dress, and I think that you guys' relationship balances out, and I think that it's not about who wears the pants. I think it's about you know people that are able to two people that are able to handle the storm, like bamboo stick,
Yeah,
right?
real
Like
talk.
a bamboo stick, right? That's why they call me bamboo, is because see, I'm a stick, right? You could put it in the ground, right? And when the storm comes, you could blow it left and right, but it won't break.
Right.
You understand what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
And so that's that bamboo stick. And so I look at you guys as that strength. Boy, I'm doing good, man. My mouth getting dry,
Hey,
boy.
hey, hey, Bamboo, let me say something too. I mean, it's such an honor to really that can sit back and watch my queen boss up. You understand what I'm saying? In her moments, handling her business, which is our business. So just even be able to sit back and watch her take control and be in control. I mean, like I couldn't ask for a better woman in my life.
I know that's right. I know that's right. You there was you sent me some videos, right?
Mhm.
Right? And for some reason, I think what I have to do is go into Yahoo and get them. Is that Yahoo? Is that a fact? You sent it to me by Yahoo, Goldie?
Whatever your email that you sent me, the same email I sent to the.
Okay, okay. I think I have it. Is it the Goldie Print Premium? Because I see a couple of them. Stay Up
Yeah.
Premium. Is that all of them?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're going to get this here, people, because one thing that I'm not going to do today is I'm not going to not put this information up. And also, if I'm going to put down in the description all their information so you guys can reach out to them, because trust me, this gentleman and this lady here is doing so much work, right? They're doing so much work that I don't think that we can put it all in one show.
Yeah.
Okay. I think what we're gonna have to do is split it up and make a part 1, 2, 3, and possibly 4.
We trying to fit it all in one life.
Say again?
We trying to fit it all in one life.
Hey,
Right.
yeah. Oh, you know what? If we could do that, if we could fit it all in one night, that would be excellent.
No,
Um,
I said we trying to fit it all in one life. Like this is too much just for one life.
are you breaking up a little bit? I can't hear you too much.
I said we need to split it. I said we trying to fit it all in one life. This is too much work just for one person.
No.
It's all good though. It's just listen, when you're a star like you are, and you guys are, this is just what has to happen sometimes when you go to these talk shows and people start interviewing you. But you guys, I mean, listen, I'm sure we can fit it where it's necessary. Trust me, I'm talking. You know what I'm doing, right?
That's
Right.
right.
I'm talking and I'm looking and I'm seeing and I'm searching and all of this good stuff here. And I see that you sent me an MP3 of something, right? And that's also your music too, as well, right?
Yeah,
Is that new music?
yeah.
I can't. I can't hear. I think we're having a problem with.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, I sent you Stay Up, which last year, 2019, April 9th, actually, I recorded Stay Up with legendary platinum producer Herb Middleton. It was his idea to give people their flowers while he said, why don't we give artists their flowers while they're living? So he wanted to encourage DMX, and he said he couldn't have thought of a better person than me to do it. So we did the record Stay Up, which was a tribute to DMX. Another MP3 I sent you is a tribute to Mary J. Blige. And basically that was the basis of an EP that I was working on, just to give flowers to the artists that I love while they're living.
Oh, okay, got you. No, I mean, listen, it's crazy, that he passed away, and I don't know how that felt for you, but I know it didn't feel good for me. What did that feel like for you?
It was crazy because I feel like that me and him had work to do as far as spirituality is concerned.
Right.
That, really had nothing to do with his career. It had to do with his soul. And I feel like it was a lot of times that I went for him, and just the whole energy of what's going on in the moment, and the adrenaline from him either going on stage or coming off stage. I never found the appropriate time to talk to him about these things. So the last time that I was with him here in Atlanta, was it 2020 at the One Music Fest? I was there with him. I rode in the car with him to the concert, and I got a chance to talk to him, but I thought it would be a time that I could see him again and we could finish the conversation. And that time didn't come. So for me, I felt like I was shortchanged, and I felt like he was shortchanged. And people could say, you know, he was DMX, he had this and he had that. But the one thing that he wanted, he never got.
I know that's right.
The one thing that that man wanted in his life, he never received. So he might have left this world unfulfilled as well. So, and I felt that unfulfillment in him, and we had like a special attachment to, I don't know if it was because of our upbringing and what we both went through as children, and just the way we had to struggle through life and be at other people's mercy. And I just felt like we kind of had the same spirit.
Wow, that's crazy. I want to say hello. Rhonda says hello. I don't know if you know Rhonda from Yonkers. Rhonda
Hi,
Rodriguez.
Rhonda.
Yeah, she's also
Hi,
she's a co-host on this show right now.
really nice.
Yeah, you know, I bring in the people, you know, I try to get people that, you know, that have a story. And Rhonda is like such a, people love her on this chat.
I love Rhonda.
Yeah, nah, she's real. And
Yes.
we love her too. And Rhonda says true family. I guess
Yes.
that's you. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And she gives you a shout out. So, and how you doing, Cashmere Pink? Welcome to the chats. Yeah, so what I'd like to do is I'd like to listen to this song that you have here. You got time?
Yes. Is it Goldi 100?
Yes, it is.
Okay, that's the Mary tribute. And my daughter Kalia Burton is actually singing on the hook.
Let's check it out.
You getting some never heard before, never yet to be released, unfinished raw product.
Wow. See, now you're making me now I gotta put it through the system, but
This is exclusive.
let's check it out.
Also produced by Herb Middleton.
This world is complicated, toxic, cruel, exaggerated. I'm so glad you made it through joy and pain, love and hatred. This world is complicated, undervalued, overrated. I'm so glad you made it. Keep on rising, keep on shining.
Eye contact all, therapists and most took us through your life, blessed us through your hurt. Sis a superhero to women like me. I call her sis, you call her MJB. More than a singer, more like inspiration. Gonna always support without hesitation. Always in your bag, looking fly as ever. They tryna hold you down, but you bounce back better. If I ever saw a rose grow from concrete, it was you. Album after album, rhythm with the blues. They love how you walk it, ain't fitting in your shoes. Ain't fitting in your shoes. Let's go.
This world is complicated, toxic, cruel, exaggerated. I'm so glad you made it through joy and pain, love and hatred. This world is complicated, undervalued, overrated. I'm so glad you made it. Keep on rising, keep on shining.
Growing up in Yonkers real hard, it's the hood. Things that we saw caused the pain that it should. Always had the faith, I knew that you would. Rise to the top like we knew that you could. No, it wasn't easy, you worked hard for this. You made it open doors for chic styles and Kiss. Yonkers had the charts from the 90s on. Always loved the times that you came back home. You shine like the sun, what's the 411? You the chosen one, and I'm glad you won. I followed after you, that's why my light shine bright. This is my life, my life, my life, my life.
This world is complicated, toxic, cruel, exaggerated. I'm so glad you made it through joy and pain, love and hatred. This world is complicated, undervalued, overrated. I'm so glad you made it. Keep on rising, keep on shining.
Yes, I love it.
It's beautiful.
Big shout out to Herb Middleton Music. He actually produced a lot of Mary songs as well.
Wow, that's nice. Special shout outs to Sharif Jones in the building. Special shout out to Connecticut. Connecticut's in the building. I see Australia's in the building. What's up, Australia? All right, so listen, that was a great one right there. It's all good. Yeah, we love it. We love it. You know, I was just going through my stuff here, and I saw something, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it up because I think that I wanted to actually show this because I think that people should see that we're not just talking. You know, I'm not just talking. This is who I have here on the line here, and I'm gonna get back to your husband. I don't know if he thinks he escaped. You know, I don't know. He escaped left, exit left, but we're gonna get him back over here in 2 seconds. You know, because yeah. So I'm gonna show this piece to everyone out there.
Just cut I shed blood. Let a nigga holler. All I want to hear. Praise God, praise God. It's one of the first people that brought me to the Lord as I was. Thank you. Thank you. Seeing the truth in me when I didn't see the truth in myself. Seeing how much God loved me when I didn't even love myself. Thank you. Oh. What?
Welcome to Worldwide Entertainment TV, and I am your host, Miss Goldi.
I'm so sorry, but I had to put that in there. You know, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first lady of Yonkers. Beautiful individual, a blessing to have on my platform.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much. I don't get interviewed much. I'm normally interviewing people. So that's why I'm just sitting here laughing at you because I know what you're going through right now. But I'm usually the interviewer. I'm not usually the interviewee.
Well, you know what? You know, I'm the viewer, and you know, a lot of times I don't have people to tell my story and interview me,
Right.
and it feels good to have somebody, you know, that interview me so I can actually speak and let people know what I've contributed to the hip hop and whatever. And
Right.
this day is your day. This is your day because Bamboo came up out of the woodworks and shouted
That's
out my sister, right? Because I believe in spreading love to my peoples. And today I got to put it up again. I'm sorry, husband. I got to give her moment. Wait, let me get it right here. Ladies and gentlemen, today she is getting her flowers today. You can't see us, but she's getting her flowers today because she contributed so much to the hip hop world, and she continues to do the same too as well. Um, we have our people in the chat speaking, so I'm going to go to the chat and I'm going to see what the chat is saying right now. Oh, Nita, how you doing, Nita H? Nita H is in the building. Maurice, Mama Rhonda, Cashmere, Tone Roan, and all in the chat. Yes, yes.
right.
Nita, that's Nita. She's our regular. She works. She does a lot of things for us. So she actually contributes to our organization, and she's beautiful.
The support team is the most important part of anything that you're doing. And you know, they don't get as recognized as the faces you may see and the voices you may hear. But just, you know, I want to give a shout out to her too, because the people that help the engine run, people that just log on, the people that just support, like it takes nothing for you to click a button to log on. And that means a lot. It might be something so small, but the support means a lot, and things don't work without the support of other people.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Your words from the Queen. All hail the Queen. You know what I'm saying? Listen. You see, people got to learn to listen and listen to learn. That's the problem. Rhonda is back at you again. I know she wants to come up here. She says, hey, oh, okay, that's for Nita. But Rhonda says also again, shout out to the First Lady, and much love. I'm over here confused with the damn pressing button, but you know, I'm gonna get it.
I gotta interview you on my show. Shout out to Worldwide Entertainment TV. I gotta interview you on my show, Miss Goldi, to you, First Lady with the facts. I love to more than I like to be into the new age of the industry. I tend to more like to tell the history, because the history of hip hop is getting so lost. Like, you have kids now that have no idea who Eric B. and Rakim is. So they're not even definitely gonna know who people like Rodney C is. They, you know, they think Jadakiss is an old school rapper. So it's like the culture and what the reasons why you went into this in the first place, and the things you guys had to fight for to even make the music in the lifestyle recognized, has been so tainted. So it's like losing your Black history.
Yes. That's a fact, and that was well put. You know, we are definitely losing our history, and that's one of the reasons why I'm in this platform right now, because we're not going to lose it as far as I'm concerned. You know,
Right.
I'm going to pull it back, and I feel like I got a good position. I could do that. I feel like I fit the chair that I'm sitting in, and I paid my dues.
Right.
Yeah. So Nita says, hi, Miss Goldie, very nice
Hi.
and a great beat. And Nita also says, yes, Mo, I'm still laughing at you from the last time we was cracking up on it. It was off the hook. Nita says, I love DMX, rest in peace.
Yes.
Zamila is in the building. Zamila, how you doing today? Zamila is our nurse.
Thank you.
She likes that. She likes your music.
Yeah.
We have a lot of nurses inside here, people that go out and out and beyond and above beyond to go help the next person, and we're very thankful for that.
Yes, big shout out and blessings to through our team that's been out there taking hits, and I'm pretty sure you guys have lost a lot of co-workers and scared to go to work. But when I tell you they call them the first responders or whatever they call them, the emergency service workers. But I'm gonna call you guys superheroes because you show up and you show out to work regardless.
Right, right, right.
We appreciate you for that.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. That's definitely a fact. And thank you for giving them that love because when they go to work, I'm on this platform, and when they come home on my morning show, I'm there when she's on her way home. So I kind of get it all the way around.
Yeah.
Let's go. Rhonda's in here. She's bugging. Rhonda's bugging. She says, "Hey, Goldie, you always have a special place in my heart."
And you in my heart too. I love Rhonda. I love her whole family.
And Rhonda also says, "Hey, Zamila and Kashmir, and shout out to you, Roni Roni." Okay, and Rhonda says it's deep. All right. So listen, I wanted. You said your husband has some music, but I didn't receive it.
Okay, well, he always wants me to do all the talking until it's time to listen, right? So,
It's all
but
good.
I'm gonna get it over to you again while he explains to you what the song is actually about and how it came about. It's a really, amazing story, and we all have people that we have lost, so it's very meaningful.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like I said, I've lost people that was dear to me, and sometimes it becomes hard, getting through, the recent passing, and it hurts more. It feels more painful than it is about celebration of the love that you knew or begin to feel. So I made this song to help with that healing process, to make it easier to remember and
Right.
laughter than it is of the regret not to see them.
That's a fact.
So it was my contribution in hopes that this song could reach someone and touch them and just help them through that moment. And instead of being mad, just smile while they remembering, what they shared, the memories they shared.
Wow, that's crazy. So did you do this yourself? Did you is this
Yeah,
something?
it's a collaboration with me and Herb Middleton.
Okay.
Yeah, me, I'm the artist, I'm the only artist on the tour. Actually, yeah, I have Johnny, what is this? Johnny Taylor's nephew, Dennis Taylor,
Right.
on Happy Anniversary. Yeah. That's Seven Lee. Matter of fact, yeah, it's Seven Lee, Murphy Lee from the St. Lunatics. Right, it's his wife on Happy Anniversary. Miss Seven Lee.
Okay. And so how long you been working with him on that?
With who, Murph?
Yeah.
Well, I just worked with his wife on that. Actually, I called up Murph. You know what I mean? Because we heard his wife. It came down to the Iconic Studios out here in Atlanta, and
Right.
he came with her. She went in that booth and she nailed it. She brought the pain to the track, representing all the mothers.
Representing all the mothers. Okay, got you.
Right,
Wow.
right.
That's crazy. Listen, you said you do a lot of things. You have a lot of projects and stuff going on. Can you just give us a little taste of some of the things that you got going on?
Like I said, me and my wife just finished our first script, so we getting a lot of traction on it. It's a faith-based action comedy,
Right.
urban, so it's good content. I think the most violent objects in the movie is probably a microphone and a mad wife. That's about
Right.
that's about the most violent objects we have in there, but it's good, wholesome comedy, urban, not a lot of stereotypes, not no slapstick comedy, but real good
Right.
comedy.
Wow. And so how long did you? I mean, do you have all the professional cameras? You do all the shooting yourself, or do you hire an outside team?
Um, I have a lot of relationships. Relationships are key in this business. So, we also work with AMG Canada, me and my wife. I'm the senior VP over there,
Right.
of film and acquisition. So they have the support of AMG Canada is always good. I'm good friends with a couple of Hollywood directors, so relationships, you can call people and a good project, solid content. If it makes sense, everybody's on board.
And that's important. That's important. You
Yes,
know,
it is.
just to have that kind of relationship. And so I guess it's safe to say that you're a people person. And a negotiator. Stuff like that. Am I right?
Yes, people. Let me tell you, it's hard to trust people in this business, and when you find those rare spirits like my wife Goldi, um, that's who you build around. That's part of the armor that should be protecting you, because having content, having product is one thing,
Right.
but having the people around you as your armor, that's another thing.
Right. And that's really important. You
Yes,
know,
it is.
having somebody there to be, like you said, the armor, and watch your back, because this whole business. I mean, you got people that say they're doing things and they're not really doing nothing.
That's right.
Just fake people. I mean, that's the first thing you learn when you're in this business. Watch out for the fake Nate, the people that say, yeah, I got this and your studio over here, and you go, what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the first thing that and that's kind of like why I stay away from a lot of, situations, because I have a very, a zero tolerance for bullshit. Well, I want to be monetized, but I got a very bullshit. You hear me? I don't like the bullshit. Okay, forget that monetizing. I'm gonna let y'all know I don't like it. And if when I do my productions, don't be playing, because I'm not playing.
That's right. That's right.
So nah, that's for real. And so being that I'm an octopus and I got all these arms and I'm talking to you at the same time while my thumb is getting cramped and trying to get this thing up, I finally done something and I'm able to look at least at something and continue the conversation. Let me give myself a round of applause.
And I was just thinking that you're doing a wonderful job, and I just want to take my hands off of you. All right, you're doing great.
Thank
I
you.
can't even looking at everything else.
Man, you the best, bro. See that's the kind of motivation that I like. See in the background when your wife was sitting down and we were chilling and having a conversation. I said, friend, I said, we got to have a background that suits us. And I said, you're a star, so we got to have a background that's the star. So when I'm with you, brother, you know what I'm saying? It's just something about you, man. It just brings me back to New York. You understand what I'm saying? And so with that, I'm gonna put the train station in the back. You understand what I'm saying? Because the other train station, because but then again, I see OG in you. So
I want to say, shout out to Far Rockaway, Queens, Edgeman in the building. You understand? I don't know, that's YO, but it's QU. This is the YO QU connection right here.
Oh, okay. So you shouting out your Queensboro, right?
I'm not allowed. This is only just for YO. I didn't know about that. I didn't get the term.
Nah, we love our Queens though. We love our Queens people. I perform with LL Cool J. I've done dance for them back in the days. Queens is the spot. So I got nothing but love for them, man. So yeah, definitely shout out to Queens. Any more shout outs, any other people that you got because we'll do the shout outs now, and then you're gonna give us all that information, how we gonna be able to follow you and how we can check you out. You know what I mean? So let me make sure that I got all these questions down packed. Mm-hmm. We talked about the pants in the family. We talked about the dominating male industry and all of that stuff. Uh-huh. And you know, we like I said, we're gonna have a little do a little. I don't know if you want to do another show, and we'll do some more of intricate dissection of what you do and how we can actually pull people in and make people aware of the opportunity that we have for them through worldwide. Am I saying it right? Worldwide?
Worldwide WWE TV, Worldwide TV,
Right.
Worldwide Entertainment TV.
Right. So all you listeners understand this. This is a connection, right? This is family. So if you have talent or you are looking to do things in your life and you want to, you know, move up and you want to grow, you know, you got to stay with the winners. You know, you got to stay with the people that is am I going to do it again? Bullshit free? Oh, I sure did. I can bleep that later on. But yeah, so you know, you want to stay away from people like that. Zamila says, Rhonda, I listened to you guys and have a date Saturday. Thank you for the great advice. Okay, I'm just reading the chats because I like to let you guys get involved. Nita said, here comes a little of that smoke. Nita is okay. It's all right. We all right up here in these streets. Rhonda Rodriguez says she needs a boutique, not one rose. Thank you, Rhonda, for telling me that I don't have enough flowers for the queen. I will definitely send her some flowers just because you said that. Rhonda also says, go Zamila, can't wait to tell Zamila. So this is just the basic chats in the channel. Rhonda says, Rhonda, Rhonda, you know I will tell my friends on like it is. All right. I guess you guys are busy in the chat, and that's nothing wrong with that. Get busy, man. Talk about it. You know, we're a growing channel. You know, we're connecting with my cousin Tommy Williams, Wendy Williams' brother. You know, I do his platform. This is my platform. You know, it's growing. We're pushing it, and we're grateful to have Miss Goldi and her husband Blueprint up in this piece right about now. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We are definitely. I think that the cotton that I have in my mouth and the words that I see that we've gone over, I think that we are pretty much have done it. Now, the only thing that I'm having a problem with is that video. So, matter of fact, I'm not even having a problem with it. So, ladies and gentlemen, matter of fact, my mouth is dry. I ain't got, you know, I think the brother can do it because, see, the brother got skills. Can you introduce this video that you so kindly sent me, brother?
Okay. You watching Happy Anniversary, my brother Bamboo, featuring 7 Lee, produced by Herb Middleton. Stay tuned. The queen in the building with her husband.
They got their wings now.
We miss you.
Fly high. Oh, just fine now. Just know that they'll always be with you.
It got so hard I would dread another new year. Now I think back, smiling through the past year, seeing all your own terms, watching how you face your fears, how you clown hard even when you had it hard. The way you fell down, got back up, scarred. God's child, even now I see you smile. Wings long, probably 500 miles. Your mom's miss you, now and then I see a smile. And family sit around and tell you stories, joking, laughing, bent over, gasping. Out comes another story, crying and clapping. Everybody having fun, you touched more than just one. Glad we had you in the hearts, we still have you. Trying to heal, but you can see how people feel. Times have changed, but it really don't feel real. We all miss you. Happy anniversary.
They've got their wings now. Only this time they'll be watching over you. Just fine now. Just know that they'll always be with you.
I miss some time, I feel tore up. Wanna get out of bed, can raise the floor up. Hear your voice in my head.
Then I feel the light in my face, so I stood up. Got you right by my side, I'm trying to hold up. Haven't eaten in days, can't even throw up. Feel like I'm losing my faith, till you show up. I feel your presence in my soul, that's how I show up. Sometimes I think of your life, how you grow up. So when I'm hurting inside, I'm feeling your love. I need this healing inside, I'm needing your hug. Guess I'm subtle full of memories of your love. And when I'm closing my eyes, don't wanna tear up. Take what I'm feeling inside, try not to break up. To keep your legacy alive, I'm gonna step up. So I'ma walk this walk, never give up.
Wow, that's deep, man. That's deep. That's real deep. That's very creative. It's very spiritual. Like, I think that is ready. That's good for right now. We need that right now because we've lost a lot. People have lost a lot, and that is a really beautiful song, a beautiful singer, and nice cameras. What kind of cameras you got there, bro? Who are those?
I'm not going to tell our secrets. Okay?
Yeah, gonna tell you secret. All right. Well, I don't know if they were dragons or if they were or K's, but whatever it was, you did an excellent job. And I just want to thank you both for coming on board and being a part of the show. And this is your home. This is always going to be your home. This is your platform for anything that you do. So feel free to come over. Let me know what you got, and I'll put it out there. You're at the beginning of our show. through the process I can tell you what you can do as far as coming into New York City and getting a bike tour. Also, if you're in the Miami area, we're gonna have some events and stuff going on out there too as well. So it would be smart to stay logged in and subscribe to our channel, because there's much more in store for us here at the program. It seems like I'm having such technical difficulties, but that's okay. It is what it is. I'm not going to be able to see you guys in Facebook. Matter of fact, I can do it if it doesn't work one way, it'll work the other way. Don't worry, guys. In Facebook, I'll connect with you in a second, because see, it's all about reaching out, and it's all about connecting, and that's the whole purpose. And then I'll get into the chats and I'll read the chats. Just give me a second. I am my own producer, production manager, and all of that stuff. Okay. All right. So we look clear. We look clear on Facebook. And so what we'll do is we'll continue. All right. So listen, I want to thank everybody for actually being a part of this platform and coming into the show. I guess that's about it. You know, I think I've done all I could do, and I can't do no more. The conversation that I had today earlier was about self-esteem, low self-esteem, and how we get around it, how we work towards attacking that problem. Let me go into the chats over here. Zamila says, Goldi, hook Moa up, get him a deal. You funny. Anita says, beautiful song. Zamila says, beautiful song. And Zamila also says, we can find their music. You can, or you can't. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the information in the description in the bottom once I get off. Okay, I'll let y'all know. All right, no problem. All right, listen, I'm going to shut it down for the evening, and I'm going to run that commercial because, you know, we talk about I Am Unlimited and step your shirts up. You know, this guy has a business, and he is doing his thing. So if you need shirts or anything like that, please feel free to check him out. This is I Am Unlimited, Tony Rome, Yonkers resident, Mud Man, Men United, dedicated, not divided. Here we go. Okay, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I know better late than never. It is better late than never. We have somebody in the backstage. I don't know whether she's still there or not. It looks like she might have disappeared. We did have somebody. She's not there anymore. But who knows? Who knows what happened? Mama Rhonda was coming up, and I think we lost her. All right. Zamila says, forget about Facebook. Those people better get their butts over to YouTube. I know that's right. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I know I do this a lot. You know, I know I'm known for bringing the drama, you know, but I can't help myself sometimes because there's a reason why I bring the drama. And it's not really drama. It's the real. This is what it is. It's like this young lady that's coming to the platform right now is a person that is very supportive of my channel. She has been with me since the beginning, and this is what I feel. I feel that, you know, it's important for me to have real people on this platform because and people that have went through things and survived the storm, and I'm just very happy to have her here with me on this platform, doing what she does best, talking that smack, getting me twisted and uptight sometimes, frustrating me every once in a while. But the thing about this young lady, she brings that energy, the energy that we need, because if I don't have someone that gives it raw, then it is not going to be right. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the lady of the hour. And listen, don't worry, guys. You can put your hands together right now. It's fine. She's the lady of the hour. Wanda is coming in the building.
Thank you.
Hi.
Thank you. Hey.
Oh,
Wonderful show.
you sound, your voice, you're echoing.
Okay.
Turn down your volume.
Okay. How about that?
A little better, not that good. It's still like rough, but go ahead, say something.
Yeah. It's still echoing?
Yeah, it is.
Let me try.
All right, so while she's doing that, we're just gonna,
How about now?
continue talking. It's still doing it. Try to put the headphones in.
I just did it.
You did? Well,
Yeah.
there's some kind of static going on in there.
Ferris wheel going round.
How does this go again?
Where will she smile? Nobody knows. Take a ride, take a chance. Nobody knows.
might still sting from that one-time fling. Flavio the space boy, remember the letters. We're never done with that phase, just hit me whenever. Never felt fresher, vintage the full dresser. Don't address any problems, baby, keep that sweater. Never knew hiding them would be much better. Never knew all the love could be much stress. Evil eye from the jacket, baby, don't get upset. Fuck the reason and the purpose to flex. The point of the passion is the message, not the money with fashion. So take a lesson, living life to just bless it.
Nobody knows. Just gotta hold on, man. That's fast, that's all you can do. Bye. Nobody knows. Never know, man. Take a ride, take a chance.
Yo, life together, memories I still treasure. Rainy day from St. Key, let's color some bad weather. Many ways I could see us still being together. Romantic MC, I'm the one that you want. I never front, I never front. My bars is never in cursive, my writing's weird. It's just multiple fonts, multiple viewers got multiple wants, multiple fans got multiple plans, and many groupies trying to see me, maybe kiss me and do it. Renowned unique, it sounds crazy, but it's mad unique. Listen to the tune, cause that's the true me. Truly, my music sounds travel fast for me.
Nobody knows, bro. Take a ride, take a chance. Nobody knows.
That's the best part of life, trust me.
Take a ride, take a chance. Nobody knows. Take a ride, take a chance. I feel
If it ain't shot by Cam, I don't know who the fuck is shot by.
When you was when I didn't have a name, I'm up now, so I've been going through all this pain. I'm up now. People see me and they say I changed. I'm up now. I count blessings every time I breathe. I'm up now. When you was when I didn't have a name, I'm up now, so I've been going through all this pain. I'm up now. People see me and they say I changed. I'm up now. I count blessings every time I breathe. I'm up now. Said I'm up now. Yeah, I'm up now. I've been going through it, it's starting to get rough now. We stay with all that gas and just watch how I do it. I be get right to it, ain't no way to do it. Can't ask for handouts, swear I had to prove it. I gave my whole life to this music. You don't understand me, think I'm foolish. You was telling all these lies, got me clueless. You say switching all these sides, fucking around and kill my vibe. Is you ready, pay the price? Take a chance, roll the dice. When you was when I didn't have a name, I'm up now, so I've been going through all this pain. I'm up now. People see me and they say I changed. I'm up now. I count blessings every time I breathe. I'm up now. When you was when I didn't have a name, I'm up now, so I've been going through all this pain. I'm up now. People see me and they say I changed. I'm up now. I count blessings every time I breathe. I'm up now. I just feel nothing, over in silence. Wanna come get it, wanna come try. Pushing my limits, still coming in. Bitches coming in, they all by the tens. Rapper be distant, don't even mention you. What I look like, give me confident revenue. I shoot my shot, no I don't miss. I'm coming up and you know what it is. Be quiet, I had it, did you tried it. Bitch wanna talk with their chest. I bring it back in a vest. They just don't let me swat left. You think you like you next, I put it all to the rest, I put it all to the test. When you was when I didn't have a name, I'm up now, so I've been going through all this pain. I'm up now. People see me and they say I changed. I'm up now. I count blessings every time I breathe. I'm up now. When you was when I didn't have a name, I'm up now, so I've been going through all this count blessings every time I breathe. I'm up now.
On the bright side, bitch.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got it. This is the music segment of Like It Really Is with Maurice. I want to welcome everybody to the show. Thank you for watching and checking it out. The next song we're going to hear is from Mars once again, and this one's called That's Real. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Listen, if you're not on YouTube right now, please come over to YouTube. That one-shot deal, okay? Listen, just come on over and hit the subscribe button, and then hit that bell. This way you can be the first one to receive any videos that come on this channel. I want to thank you once again for stopping by. This is the music segment of Like It Really Is. This is Maurice, and I'm here giving it to you like this, the flavor. Thanks for watching, and thank you for tuning in. This is Mars. We'll be right back right after this.
People change up, that's real. Lot of shit going on, that's real. Niggas want you to fail, that's real. Can't please no bitch, that's real. Money to be found, that's real. Can't waste no time, that's real. Turn friends to the bag, that's real. Everything that I spit, that's real. Lane shift, different script, different song, same shit. 100,000 on 100,000. If you don't know now, you gon' know me now. Big whips, big rims, we just pushing up in them big things. Talk shit, see shit. If I cut you off, it's cause I peep shit. Money talking, yeah, don't fuck in my zone. Everything I got, yeah, I got on my own. Tell your bitch, just leave me alone. If I don't pick her, don't blow up my phone. Got it shorty and she bad to the bone. Everything spit, I done heard it before. Applying that heat, applying that pressure. Give me wrong vibes, you be under my pressure. People switch up and that's just how it goes. Shorty and up, yeah, she one of those. I want bitches to see me, niggas to feel me. Flow so consistent, you can't compete with me. Haters is fans, so I know who they talk about. See you in action, now you wanna talk it out, never fit in. Not like the rest, out of this world, got malls on my chest. People change up, that's real. Lot of shit going on, that's real. Niggas want you to fail, that's real. Can't please no bitch, that's real. Money to be found, that's real. Can't waste no time, that's real. Turn friends to the bag, that's real. Everything that I spit, that's real. You ain't chasing the bag, you ain't achieving no goals. Real shit, money comes and it goes. Real shit, dress it, pressing the facts. Real facts, I was built for this. Real life, I'm so into it. One direction, that's up to the top. Count me out, better count me in. Stacking the blues and I stack it again. Thinking for something, I had to go get it. I had to go get it, I had to go get it. Money quality, yeah, I had to go get it. I had to go get it, I had to go get it. Mars moving, yeah, you gotta go get it. You gotta go get it, you gotta go get it. Real shit, yeah, never forget it, yeah, never forget it, yeah, never forget it. People change up, that's real. Lot of shit going on, that's real. Niggas want you to fail, that's real. Can't please no bitch, that's real. Money to be found, that's real. Can't waste no time, that's real. Turn friends to the bag, that's real. Everything that I spit, that's real.
That's right. Thanks for watching. This is the music segment of Like It Really Is with Maurice. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. That one you just heard just now was Mars. She's an upcoming artist. And listen, we do here, right here on Like It Really Is, we showcase different acts, people that have talent. So if you have any talent, please send us your information and we'll put you on. Once again, this is Like It Really Is, and we're just having the music segment of this show today. So we want to thank everyone for watching and tuning in. We got something special for you today. Riverdale, Yonkers, YO, stand up. You know how we do it, man. This is real. This ain't Memorex, man. Let's do it.
If Yonkers had 5 boroughs, Riverdale would be hard. It was where all the hustlers and ballers went to show off their whips. But don't get it twisted. The nights were dangerous. The stick-up kids came out to get their cut. And this is where my story begins.
That's right. That's right. Yonkers stand up. Once again, Yonkers stand up. We definitely got to show some love for the up and coming. So listen, this is the music segment once again. Thank you for tuning in to Like It Really Is. I am your host. This is Maurice on the vibe tonight. We're just going to go through some of the music that we've been playing throughout the year. I want to thank everybody. We've reached 100 subscribers, and we just want to say thank you, everybody, for all the love that you've been giving us, and we appreciate that. All right, so we're going to do this a little bit differently. We're going to bring the age bracket down to a young person, a young man, little legend. A few songs that he has really been rocking out for the past year on our show, and just want to show him love, ladies and gentlemen. This is the little legend. This one's called Raw. We'll be right back. Check it out.
The legend has awakened. When you're hearing me, history in the making. So concentrated like I'm doing meditation. Flow so sick, had to take some medication. Gone for a while, I was on vacation. But thanks to the fan that have been sitting here waiting. So it's my time to shine, no faking. Just look what I'm creating, the world is here for my taking. I got it shaking, it quaking, no time to listen to Satan. My songs got different interpretations, like paintings. These critics are pigs, so I'm cooking some bacon. Add a little curry to it like I'm Jamaican. I'm just trying to stop the violence. I'm not violent, cause I don't wanna hear them sirens and the violence, cause someone was made silent due to someone having a gun and firing. Then all the ignorance does is admire it. And the kids wanna follow and get to trying it. But I never was caught up in the cycle. Got people listening to me like I'm the Bible, listening like I'm the Torah or Quran. I've been doing this for way too long. I'm so raw, I've been sitting in the freezer, measuring my swag, got it going off the meter. Measuring my swag, got it pouring out the beaker. And when it comes down to this, I be feeling like the teacher. Be so sick like it just caught a fever. And I'm killing it, they're calling me the Grim Reaper. Nowadays the journey to the top is getting steeper. So as they get closer, they start getting weaker. Y'all loving it, got your ear to the speaker. And they following me like follow the leader. But it's okay, I'ma take it as a compliment. Then people ask where I get my confidence. Basically I turn your compliments into confidence. And I won't stop cause it's not in my consciousness. Yeah, turn your compliments to confidence. And I won't stop cause it's not in my consciousness. Just a little something, a little something, a little something.
That's right. Let's give it up for Little Legend. Little Legend in the building. You know what it is, and what we do here. Listen, I got to show some love to my Riverdale posse out there in Yonkers. Special shout outs to you Yonkers people out there. Special shout out and thank you to Goldilocks for being interviewed, and we just want to thank her for all the stuff that she's done. She's a beautiful, genuine person, a good friend. She's a hard worker, still on her grind till this day, and we love you, Goldilocks. Special love, shout out to you. All right, listen, we're going to go right back to Riverdale real quick, and then we're going to go to some music. This is the music segment of Like It Really Is with Maurice, and, I'm your host, man. I'm just doing it differently today because, I don't know, I just feel that way. What about that? All right, listen, we'll be right back. This is Riverdale. This is, check out my man, Crush Films. He's the king on this one. We'll be right back. Okay, I guess we won't be right back. All right, hold on one second. We're a little bit of technical difficulties, but we'll get through that, man. But listen, like I said, special shout out to Goldi. Goldi came on and she put on and she did her thing. She's out there in Atlanta. She's doing a lot of big things. So we're gonna have her. She has a project going on. She's been giving some clearance on some moves that she can make to help her grow to the next level. So we want to definitely support her with the things that she's got going on. And we'll be doing some interviewing of some of her partners. And yeah, that's what it is, man. This is Like It Really Is. I am your host, Maurice. We're doing it a little differently. This is the extended version of Like It Really Is, the music segment, where we just show the stuff that we've shown, throughout the year, and we just bless you with it today. We'll be right back.
Shout out to Gary B, he killed this one. I like this. I love being underestimated. That mean my skill level's higher than they anticipated. And when I speak out, the competition intimidated. Make them disappear, turn to dust like they disintegrated. Forget about them like they ain't even participated. My style can't be copied or imitated. These dudes out here wanna stay and follow the latest. I'm trying to stay from traces cause I wanna be the greatest. So the legend legacy will never be erased. Wanted it better in your heart, so it's never replaced. Gaining knowledge, so being ignorant is never the case. Never looking down, cause up is always better to face. Shallow ones always looking for that cheddar to chase. Can't build from the top, gotta remember the base. Make excuses for not doing just to better their case. I keep cooking cause my own is always better to taste. And I'm hungry for it, can't you hear my stomach growling? Trying to tame your boy so you know that I'll be wildin'. These dudes is lame, their goal is just a couple thousand. These dudes will change just to see that money piling. They'll take the gold for their soul and they'll say they got the Midas touch. I don't think those people's life is bright enough. I don't think those people value life enough. I could change your life with the lightest touch. I just wanna be influential. The same dudes you influence making moves against you. Until you stuck with no moves like a checkmate. And then they wanna copy off you like a template. I don't blame them for it, yeah, I understand it. And I foresaw the whole thing like I'm the one who planned it. When they started hating, that's when the seed was planted. And then I water it, then you'll see how it expanded. I'm talking about the influence. I've been doing this for y'all was even into it. Funny how my grind can make another work. I'm making moves over here that's making others learn. I'm making moves over here that's making others learn. Had to say it 2 times like I'm Lil Durk. Had to kill a few times, y'all ain't get the first. This that type of thing to make the haters hurt. They try to overpower you, but it ain't how many, it's about them power moves. One step to get to the top of the tower moves. They be stepping in silence, but I'm making louder moves. Haters got a bad taste in their mouth, them sour moves. We ain't never scared, we ain't with them coward moves. Them numbers stay still, we be making ours move. And the plan so good, they try to copy our moves. The plan to build the empire and make it reign forever. Short-term raps looking for temporary cheddar. Doing anything to get temporarily better. I just wanna shine out occasional on the regular. You see a man potential when putting them under pressure. Some gon' crack, you might see him in a stretcher. Believe in yourself, gotta be your biggest investor. I'm teaching all these rappers, they calling me the professor. Gotta keep it going, no time for a rest break. It could get you stuck with no moves like a checkmate. Me dropping the tapes, a win-win thing. And I'm about to reign forever like I've been king.
So we can get, a little up close and personal with each other and, do the damn thing. Yeah. So if you have any remarks or any chats, please feel free to go to the chats. Just put in some comments and talk to me. Let me know what's going on. Once again, this is Like It Really Is with Maurice. I am the host, but we're doing a little different, but I still got the most. We rocking out right here, and we're going to come on back and we're going to bring it all the way back to Naya Nicole, where we started from with her and her music, man. The girl's a gem, man. Beautiful heart, beautiful mind, beautiful soul. And, just I wish they would start answering the phones, a little often. It's hard to get them a little bit there. What are they, Michael Jackson? We got to get them on the phone. All right, listen, but, they're doing positive things, making moves, and that's what it's all about in this world. As long as they're making moves, they got the family to support them, and we got to show them love, and in any course, in any way, show them love. Can you feel me? You feel me? All right, so listen, let's do her in the studio, man. This was a jam she had a while ago, and we're just going to throw it up today. All right, this is Like It Really Is with Maurice, the music segment. Come on, let's go.
Midnight, I can't sleep, something's on my mind. Got it, and I don't wanna lose it. No. Am I up or am I dreaming? I can't tell if I'm sleeping. I don't wanna disappear nowhere except for in my music, yeah. It's my night in the studio. It's my night in the studio. I'm all alone, but I don't care 'cause I ain't going home. It's my night in the studio. It's my night in the studio. I'm all alone, but I don't care 'cause I ain't going home. Stuck in a trance, and I don't want it to end. Getting lost in the sound is all I'm dreaming of. Feels like I'm in my zone, and I don't wanna wake up. I don't wanna wake up. Please don't wake me up. No. It's my night in the studio. It's my night in the studio. I'm all alone, but I don't care 'cause I ain't going home. It's my night in the studio. It's my night in the studio. I'm all alone, but I don't care 'cause I ain't going home.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're going to keep it going. Once again, this is Naya Nicole, Like This.
We gon' do it like this, like this. Do it like this, like this. I'm gonna do it like this, like this. Do it like this, like this, yeah. Relationships coming, I gotta watch out. To see if they plotting, to see if they want snakes. I got a lot to say. Heard you if you got your own. Heard you independent woman. Turn up when she on her own. Turn up, yeah, she know what she doing. She know what she doing. I'm assuming she know what she doing. So drunk a friend, had to call her Uber. But at the same time, dudes tryna scoop her. Nah, he don't really wanna scoop her. Get the gist of what I'm saying, try to use her. Get the gist of what I'm saying, try to use her. Watch out for the people tryna use ya. Watch out, gotta watch out. Watch out, gotta watch out. Watch out. Y'all boys wanna act up and act up, but try to snatch us up. Oh no, I had to pull up, snatch y'all night to pull up. Wanna do it like that, like that, like that. Do it like that, like that, like that. Do it like that, like that, like that. Do it like that, like that. Yeah. Hold up, wait a minute. Don't judge me if I'm being skeptical. I just wanna know, yeah, your intentions. Cause I gotta know, yeah. Is it wrong for me to think about my feelings? Is it wrong for me to tell you how I'm feeling? I'd rather keep it 100 and you do the same. Cause honestly, I ain't got no time for pain. I ain't got no time for games. Too busy doing me, living life to the fullest. Cause I'm on my way. Ain't no peace to me, anything on to the next one. You bugging if you think that you gon' get some. You bugging if you think that I'm the next one. If I'm the next one. You bugging if you think that you gon' get some. You bugging if you think that I'm the next one. If I'm the next one. You got the wrong one. Y'all boys wanna act up and act up, but try to snatch us up. Oh no, I had to pull up, snatch y'all night to pull up. Wanna do it like that, like that, like that. Do it like that, like that, like that. Do it like that, like that, like that. Do it like that, like that. Yeah. Y'all boys wanna act up and act up, but try to snatch us up. Oh no, I had to pull up, snatch y'all night to pull up. Wanna do it like that, like that, like that. Do it like that, like that, like that. Do it like that, like that, like that. Do it like that, like that. Yeah. You got the wrong one. The wrong one. Had to pull up on 'em. Yeah. Wrong one.
All right. I'm gonna give a special shout out to everybody that's in the chat room. I want to give a shout out to Maurice Morse. Special shout out to Bernard McNair. Special shout out to Goldilocks. Special shout out to Kurt Falk. Another shout out to Sharif Jones, Zoe Burrow, my man Riverdale, James White, and Paul Candelaria. I want to give all those shouts out to all those people out there that show love. And a special shout out to my man Dino D in the building. Blessings and thank you so much for just taking the time and checking us out. And, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. I appreciate the things that you do. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I think that's it for tonight. I think I've done enough, but there's no more that I can do. So as long as we ain't, our people ain't out here doing things that we ain't supposed to do, we gonna be all right, man. I just try to inspire people to stop buck dancing. Stop trying to be something that you're not, because you'll never. You know what buck dancing is? You know what a buck dancer is? Let me show you what a buck dancer is. Hold on. And be a blessing. You don't want to be that. You don't want to be that people. That's a buck dancer. And you just want to be a blessing to others and show love to others, man. Because
You only got one life on this earth, man. You gotta do the right thing and spread love. I want to thank you for watching and listening and tuning into the channel. Blessings to you, and I hope that you sleep well tonight. And tomorrow is a brighter day for you. It's a brighter day for all of us. Remember, if you're not yet tuned in on YouTube, please go over to Like It Really Is on YouTube and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell, and it would be appreciated if you could do that, because that means that you're showing love to the channel. And if you could hit that like button right now, I appreciate it. Special shout outs to Tay. I know you're out there. And to all the family and all my constituents out there, blessings to you all. This is Like It Really Is. I am your host, and I'm definitely not the most, but I do got the taste. You feel me? And if you want to sit back and roll yourself one, go ahead and do it. It's all right. You're going to be all right. All right, until next time, we'll check you out. This is Like It Really Is. And remember, be grateful and thankful for everything that you got, because you never know, man. One day it might be gone. Until next time. Oh, special shout outs to Bev, wherever Bev is at. Special shout outs to Barb. Thank you for coming in, tuning in all the time, showing love. And that mysterious one, that one that's sitting in the back, that's not saying nothing. Special shout outs to you. And it's all good. Be grateful and be thankful for everything that you got, because you know why? You never know when you're going to be gone.
Salute, kid. Always. Always thankful and grateful. And you stay blessed. You heard? So blessed. So are you. Yeah. I love myself. I love my life. I love my kids. I love my wife. I'm positive. I try to do what's right. I respect darkness, but rather live in light. Yo, I love my fam. I love my mom. I love my community. I love God. I love unity. He died for you and me. I always be thankful and grateful. Wouldn't you be? Sing it, Queen. Me too. Say what? Always. Always thankful and grateful. Stay blessed.
Also, I want to give a special shout out to Goldi Cant. Goldi Cant, thank you for coming aboard, and thank you for all the love and support. Until next time, people, this is Like It Really Is. Be blessed. Don't get stressed. Hey, because you're rocking with the best. This is the best.